Thank you for joining me today. I do appreciate it. Today we're taking a very special look at a new game published by Fulgrim Publishing. Now if you know this name or you've been a member of the channel for a while, we have covered a lot of their games. Forgive Me Father. Now we're looking at their Men of War series. So we've got two games lined up to play. One from 2014 which is called Men of War Assault Squad 2. If you're familiar with this game then you'll be able to jump straight into this. Now I haven't played either of these games, so I'm looking forward to this because I'm going to be given a very general look whether a casual gamer can have some fun with these games. So I got given an opportunity to cover a game called 63 Days, which is a modern take on a gangster classic war-torn story during I think World War I or II. That's looking really good and shaping up really well. It's got a lot of voice acting and it looks really awesome, along the lines of like the old gangster games on the PC. So I'm hoping I enjoy it today. I'm hoping you guys enjoy the video. I've watched no spoilers, I've watched no trailers. I hear that the community is very divided, but it is a very small community that's tight, so I feel like they were expecting a lot. It didn't quite deliver. The one thing that bothers me with this game at the moment is it is online all the time. You do have to be connected via DRM, and that bothers me in general that games do that. It's not just a Men of War 2 problem, it's a gaming industry problem. They are reversing that due to the backlash, which is awesome. It doesn't really need internet connection as far as I'm concerned unless you're signed into the multiplayer aspect, which I hear is good. I hear that the multiplayer aspect of this game is organised very well. It has just been released. It came out in May. Fresh off the gate we're playing it because it has released to mixed reviews. Over 4,000 people say we're not really sure whether we like it or not. It's hit the ground and sort of got stuck in the mud, so we want to see what the issues are and whether it is actually fun as a self-contained experience. So it boasts that it's got action-filled gameplay on eastern and western fronts of World War II. Now this was something that if you look over here you can see that we've got 3 sets of missions and 6 missions in each one, which sounds awesome. It's a lot of content now. But we've got USSR, USA and Germany. World War II, bro. Where's the Brits action? I'm sure we played a pretty major part in World War II and yet we are not being covered whatsoever. So come on now, DLC. I'm sure there's a good reason or political reason behind that. Some I don't really know. But I'm going to cover it anyway, of course, because, you know, that gives no fudge. It's got single player, it's got online PvP, online co-op, cross-platform multiplayer. You've got Steam Cloud, you've got the workshop, which is a big part of these games usually, including level editor, which is awesome. You can create your own levels and stuff, and you've got families sharing across the board. I'm doing no tutorial, I'm just going in blind because I want to fumble along the way and figure it out as I go and see if it's actually fun to play the game itself. So we're going to jump into story today, guys, and we're going to be taking a look at probably the USA missions first. It's the closest I can get to a Brit, I suppose, is USA, right? Safe Route, which is the first mission, and you get a brief description of what you're going to be doing, which is awesome, and you get available subtypes. So we're going to have access to tanks, infantry, basic infantry, heavy infantry, and armoured vehicles. Looking real good there. 68th Motorised Infantry Battalion was formed from what remained of 2 other battalions, which has taken heavy losses during the Normandy landings. Now I don't know if this is based on fact, but I'm sure they play with the truth a little bit, even if it was based on fact. Now you do have a slider behind my head here, you can kind of see it here. This is a difficulty slider, but the way it's done tells you different things. So if I go right to the easiest one, it says like Saturday night at a shooting gallery. Then you go to the hardest one and it says try to survive in this meat grinder. We don't want to go in too hard on the first mission. I'm doing no tutorial, I'm just going in blind because I want to fumble along the way and figure it out as I go and see if it's actually fun to play the game itself. And any glitches or problems, obviously I'll highlight those, but we should be fine. Game's on full release and the price tag is $20 right now. Like I said, it's only been out for a little while, so it is not in any way, shape or form going to be going on sale anytime soon. But you can get the 2014 one, which is, so I hear, a more realistic version of this game. This game kind of mixes a bit of arcadey gameplay with a bit of realism, smacks them together and says we're trying to appeal to everybody. Problem with that, sometimes you can appeal to nobody. So I'm hoping this game doesn't do that. Hoping it appeals to everybody. I am the everybody man as far as I'm concerned. I'll play anything at any time and I have fun playing everything we do play because I want the developer to do well, and of course I'm working with Fulgrim Publishing anyway. It does not make me biased. If the game is shockingly shoddy, I will be saying so. Do you know what though? Sometimes it's best to look at games that you wouldn't ordinarily play so that you can find some hidden gems. Although for me at the moment, see, I pick and choose probably you're the same, but at the minute I like to play a lot of racing games. So I like to get a drink, sit down and just race for like a couple of hours and just not think about anything.
This should have appeared long ago.
Ooh, the game pretty. Yes, the game pretty. Sergeant Randy. Oh yeah. Okay, you've got zoom on. It's a bit of a janky zoom. It's not smooth. Okay, all of these guys are my squad. Okay, we're moving up. Okay, like I say, I'm working this out as I go, so I'm looking to have some fun with it. But let's say I want them all over here, look.
I see the enemy.
Oh wow, they're popping shots. Hey, sons. I'm thinking move them all to this side instead. Okay, we've got a gun there we need to take down. Man's down. We take control of that. I hate that type of control. Yeah, it can be cumbersome as well. That's why I want to go in blind so I can see, look, we took control of that, we own it. My man's having a great time, look. Whoa! Got a couple men down over here, that's not good. Private Ryan is down, bros. Let's stack them up against the wall here. So all I'm doing at the moment is selecting the entire crew and pressing right button to move that crew forward. It's probably not the best way to play. You're probably better taking like one guy up front, move the next guy up, take your time with it. But at the minute it seems to be getting us to where we want to be. We've lost a couple guys on the route. Now we're trying to breach this place, which is very dangerous. I do actually like the movement. So like the fact it's going to tell me where every soldier's going to stand. Move them up to here. See these two guys? Look, they're on my crew. I'm not really sure who we're supposed to be attacking at this point. Something's kicking off. Let's move up. Sneaky, sneaky. Look at them guys. Look, doing the shimmy. What's he doing? Can you help pop shots? There you go, ready? Yes, cool and sons. I feel like I'm in a war right now. This is pretty good. Sound effects right. No, dude, what are you doing? Completely disobeyed what I said to do. Grenades.
Buddy.
My whole crew's wiped out. Okay, let's go back. Who can we control now? Bros, I can move this. Okay, we've got super soldiers kicking in. These two guys look like they're about to do some real damage.
Attack first.
They're not puppets. Whistle while you work. There you go. I'm going to put this big ass gun here. I'm going to try and shell these. Like, ready? Oh, that's what we should have done in the first place. Here we go. Reload it. Bosh. One more. Oh, me. That was quality. Okay, we're going to take them for another spin.
We're getting our tails out of here.
I like the fact it's got line of sight, so you can actually see where your shots are going to hit. Got to destroy my own wall just to get line of sight. Look. No, they got us. That didn't work. You know what it is? I thought the infantry, it was an infantry mission, and therefore I just took them out as a group. We should have picked that cannon up at the beginning. Better than I thought it was going to be on first impressions. I like the sound effects. I think the visuals are great. It really makes you feel like you're in a war zone. I just wish, again, these games, the controls can be a bit cumbersome, and this is no exception to that. But it does have a little bit of a pick up and play feel. I was able to move my characters, get some kills, you know, progress without any tutorial whatsoever. And obviously, if you buy the game, definitely go through the tutorial first. As a live streamer who's got but 2 hours to show you this game and showcase it, going in for a real fresh sort of, you know, wet behind the ears approach to Men of War 2. So the first mission was a fail, but only because I took out my own defense wall and then they were able to get the guns line of sight to my inventory. So now we won't do that. We'll play it a different way and see if we can do any better. But again, look at these trees, right? Look at these models in this game. You can zoom right up to any model in the game and it stays high res. It's not 4K, it's 1080 unfortunately, and they didn't have an option to pick a screen, but you can window it, move it, and then blow it up into full screen. This looks completely different to what we've just been doing, and yet it's the same mission. Where should we move to? Let's move to the tank. It looks awesome. Yeah, it does. It's a very pretty game, and that's what's allowing me to buy into the fact that, you know, we are in a war-torn situation. I'm going to move them behind this vehicle, maybe even get some in there if we can. I feel like putting all your men in one basket is a very bad idea, you know, one shell from a tank and you're done. As you just saw there, 2 of my men just got blown to pieces with that tree. Okay, found the enemy. go, pop him. No way we got took out by like one or two of their snipers. Get him! Oh, that's punishing. Look at this. The AI is really good. They react like a real situation. That guy tried to run away and we took him down. Harsh. Firm but fair. You see the way he lays on the ground as well? He's become a harder target. About 11 dudes left. Okay, we're moving in. That's where it starts getting a bit hairy. So I'm curious, if I take just 2 of these guys and then like say go get on his motorbike just for the lulz. Go, go, go. Yes. And then I select this. Is that a tank coming in? Oh no, my guys. Yeah, my man just pulled out a rocket launcher. I didn't even have to worry about him. Okay, so I'm going to take this motorbike for a spin. Here we go.
Move. Let's hustle.
It looks cool. Where's he going? I'm just going to put him back over there, look. Yeah. He's a nutter. I'm just going to keep him up there. Get down. Who? Nobody would do that. You run round the outside. Okay, so they're not smartest of AIs. So that's pretty good. Above my head, you've got the remaining of your team. You're my last chance. Get him.
Attack first.
We've got one dude left. I reckon with a couple more games, we'll get this. He knows what I want. Wait for it. That feels good. Special effects are awesome too. This guy's just laying down trying to snipe her, and then we've got this tank. Look. Boom, there it is. The radius is massive. It kind of expands as well. Okay, this is bad news. I've got 2 tanks coming in. Here it comes. It's coming through the building. Oh, that looks good. Tank battle, bros. Oh, did you see it? Did you feel it? Come on, sons. Okay, we're going in for the final shot. Look at the battle damage. Oh. So the infantry didn't really matter. We lost pretty much everyone but one guy, and he managed to just survive with the tank, and they're now fixing it. So the voice acting leaves a lot to be desired so far. And the ones that can't fit in it, they're just sitting on the back. That's awesome. A camouflage for tank. And it looks like a bush. But there he is. Sneaky. Pop shots, baby, pop shots. I'm going to take that. There you go. Right, okay, so we know this gun here, so I'm just going to take that and see if we can do something with that.
Direct fire.
Is that just one guy in there?
Destroyed the machine gun.
That was sick. They're going to come at us, aren't they? It's dramatic, do you know what I mean? I know it's probably not as dramatic for watching, but when you're playing, it really draws you into like the war-torn situation, because it's so real in the fact that one shot can kill you. There you go. Pop, 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 pop. Boom. And I wouldn't even go as far as to call this real-time strategy. It's more like there's no wait time on it, you know? They can be shooting at you while you're still thinking. So you have to pre-think your scenarios out. Again, replay value is awesome on these. There you go, bring it with. There you go. Did we just run a dude over? It's just somewhere. So how many crews we got? We've got the 40 caliber pack and we've got tank crew. We've got these 2 guys running up here being sneaky too. We're going to wait until they regroup. And we're basically going to hold this driveway down. The entrance, we're just going to basically use all of our force that we have, which isn't a lot. Pop shots, baby. Who's back? Bro. Yeah, he's taking down my whole crew. Not for very long. We've got 4 and basically a tank gun. I'm a man on a mission. We get him? I think he's just knocked out. We need to change position. He's well lucky. Them walls don't go down. Okay, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it now.
This ain't no prom dance. Get moving.
He just threw a grenade at us.
Push forward.
Get him. No! Get him.
Direct.
Bullshit, isn't it? There it is. There it is. I won't drop in his gun for shiz. Okay, we're going 1-man army by the look of it. I don't expect him to last very long at all. Okay, we'll go for a peep at the side of this.
We'll smoke them out.
We've got a guy here. Why is that? What? Why am I hearing lightsabers?
Catch. Get inside.
You get to cover, you nut job. Go, go, go. Not like the wind. I got sniped. I got sniped from the building. Just realised I'm still playing the first mission, and yet it doesn't feel like it. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed just shooting the hell out of everything on the screen. I had no idea it was going to be as fun as it is, so I've ended up playing it for about 2.5 hours already. I'll tell you what as well, no glitches, and the game seems to run smooth like butter. I will say this as well, once the loading time is done, there is no loading time in the game.
Like that
So you only have the initial loading time. This is going to be fun, so what we have to do now is infiltrate that base there, and we have more firepower than we could possibly ever need. This is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Here we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3. This guy's a grenader. We've got 2 shellers. He might run out of shells. That's looking red, so maybe he's run out of shells. I'll wait until he stops before I shoot. He's got 1 shot left, and then I think he's done. Okay, so everyone, they've already done it. They've already. I ain't got to click on it, bro. They've already done it. Look. Oh. Now we're going to go for the truck. Yes! Make a move, sons. You don't dare to, bro. There's that guy that was a bit ham last time. Oh, just take down the walls, look. Boom.
Attack first.
Big damage. Big damage. And don't forget, I haven't moved. You know, I'm doing it all from the hillside. As they come at us, I can see them and then just pop shots. So we're going to move forwards. Take out the sniper in the building. We know he's there. This is so good. Everything goes right for you. Jeez. Building going down, boys. Pop him. Yes. I've leveled the place. It seems like this building's actually getting in our way, so let me move forward a bit. Tell you what, the voices get you pumped too. They're like, go, go, go. And you're just like, yeah, let's go.
I'm such a child.
So now we're in a position almost where we can actually aim at this sniper in the window. Look at what's happening. This is for 1 sniper. I'd be scared as hell if I was in there, bros. There you go, you just fell out the window. Sorted. Okay, there's a brand new tank there, so I'm going to order these 4 guys to go get that tank. Go steal their tank, baby. Mister, steal your tank. Here we go. I like it. This game's awesome. Okay, got it. Oh man, that tank's not combat ready again. Apparently there's some like bullets in here and stuff we need.
The reinforcements have arrived. Infantry, take cover. Take
Right,
men.
let's get
Show us
everyone
what
over
your
here.
horse can do.
Ready to move. Just give the word.
They're trying to trap us in their own base. Done everything they want me to do, but move this tank. There's no explanation where the fuel is. It's got to be this gold thing. Okay, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Fuel up the tank and escort it. I've lost interest now. Unfortunately, I couldn't complete the mission because I don't know how to put the fuel or grab the fuel and put it into the tank. It is not very well explained. There is no ongoing tutorial as you play, and I think there should be. I think every mission, even if you don't want it there, should give you tutorial points, and then you can click the button to turn it off. Jumping in blind, yes, I should have done tutorial prior to playing, of course, but I wanted to see what a casual player would think of the game, because I feel like that's the most valuable to the masses. And I would say that the game is super enjoyable. I love the way it looks. I think the graphics are awesome. They're on point. Doesn't take a lot to run either. I feel like the sound effects and the voice acting is pretty decent as a whole. There is some questionable voice acting, of course. The fact it's online all the time, I already been DC'd twice today, so I would say that needs to be gone ASAP unless I click the multiplayer button. As a whole, the game is awesome. I've only played the 1 campaign, but I played it 3 times. Tried to get good. The 3rd time I had an absolute blast. Other than not knowing what to do next, which is on me, I would say the game is solid. I would have fully enjoyed finishing that mission, and I would probably do a follow-up at some point once I've played with the controls enough, maybe completing 6 of the missions, coming back and telling you my final thoughts. But for now, on my first impression, easy 4 out of 5 for me, because it's not complicated enough to stop me enjoying myself, and it's fun enough for me to want to come back. On its own merits is awesome. It's not a full simulation of a world war, but it's also not arcadey, fast-paced action. It's somewhere in the middle where you've got enough action to keep you happy, but it does involve a lot of thinking, strategy, and real-time move making correctly to get through the mission. And you will die a lot, and you will have to replay these missions. And I feel like 6 missions across each one, being that we only streamed 1 mission today, and it took me 2 hours going in blind. If that is how much game is here, that is a lot of game for $20, and I completely back it. And this is one of my top tier this year for discovering. So if you are a Men of War fan in general, let me know which ones are worth playing. Maybe the 2014 Assault 2 is worth going back and taking a look at because of the realism. But I would like to see some UK missions added in the future. There's definitely space here for like 3 more tiers of World War II missions, even if they're made up. You know, just bring them in so we can get like 6 lots of 6, and the game would be absolutely off the chain. Thank you to all the guys that sat with me today while I went through it and fumbled my way through. I know it's been painful, but we got there in the end. I done enough to have a final thoughts, and that final thoughts is that it's 4 out of 5. And I am just a casual player, again, not a big World War fan. I don't really care too much for war in itself, but I do enjoy video games, and I am a massive gamer. So when it comes to the video game on its own merit of being a video game, pretty sick. And as a first time player of a real-time strategy in about 10 years, I would say it's off the chain. So thank you for joining me today. You've all been awesome. Thank you for the viewership over on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube on a rerun, you haven't already subscribed. We do a bunch of random games all the time, and we are always looking for the next big hit. So hang out, chill with us, and let us know what you're playing. Until next time, peace out, look after yourselves, look after your mum, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Coming out of the gate, I'll be last place, that's alright. I don't work at a fast pace, I'm a steady horse creeping up straight past it. And once I pass you, no one's getting past me. I've seen people hit walls and they stop there. I don't get that mind, man, it sounds scared. Good things take time, better prepare, cause anything great takes pain, isn't fair. Take it from me, cause I got to this place where no one can tell me to do anything. I call my own shots, I call my own place. I enjoy my life almost every day, and I could teach you if you listen to me. You follow some rules, don't need gifts to be paid. Persistence is better than brains any day. Just listen to me and I'll show you the way. When our souls, we can feel there's something empty. We need something more. I feel destined.